Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball now. Bob Feller will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Leading off for the
Striding in, Al Kaline. He will lead this one off today.
Al Kaline.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers leadoff hitter. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year, 55 degrees at game time. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Castro is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Kaline leads off second with nobody out. Hey. 2-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw in gets away from him. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
The center fielder, number 0.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. It's the Tigers nothing. Tribe coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jack Morris is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Now batting, Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Ball one.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Omar Vizquel. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Morris has thrown north of 3,800 big league innings in his career, and with greater than 2,400 punch-outs, he stands in the territory of greats like Dennis Eckersley, Louis Tiant, and Andy Pettitte. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner's on his way to third, and he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he got him.
Batting first.
Coming to the plate now, Larry Doby, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Lofton at second with 2 down.
Ball one.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Throw into second.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ramirez stands 5'9" and will hit from both sides of the plate. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The set and the 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. One and two. Here it is. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Digging in, Tyler Naquin, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. That evens it up 1-1. One and one. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. K-line is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Second inning coming up, and the Tribe are off to an early 1-0 lead. Stepping in, Alan Trammell. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Alan Trammell.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's out. Nope, at the ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Now a curveball misses inside. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. One pitch coming now to Cabrera. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The catcher, Austin Romine.
At the plate now, Austin Romine. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up to second for one. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Striding in for the Indians, Domingo Santana.
For the Indians, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Now the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting ninth, The catcher, Roberto Perez.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. Now here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Kenny Lofton. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Al Kaline. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Popped up. Santana has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Harold Castro.
So striding in, Harold Castro. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready for another chance? Ty Cobb, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
A 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fouled away. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. No balls and a strike to count. Castro on third, Cobb on second, Trammell at first, one gone. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Jonathan, go.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Here's the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0. And it's fouled away. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Tigers get just the one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Bottom of the 3rd now. Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Larry Doby.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Larry Doby, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Morris is ready. First pitch on its way. Francisco Lindor will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. It's a a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians strike for one on this solo homer. We played 3 full. It's now 2-1 Cleveland. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in now, Cameron Maybin. A base hit in his first trip.
Maybin.
And the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
2-2 now.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Austin Romine. He swings and grounds it to short. Vizquel scoops it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Digging in to try it again, Nico Goodrum. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
I got 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Naquin, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Tyler Naquin.
Now here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. K-line is there. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. K-line is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Morris has his target. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Santana, the former Seattle Mariner, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now the 2-0 home. It is taken, strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the 3rd hitter here. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 2-1. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Al Kaline. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A high fastball is in there. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's the pitch.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short.
Vizquel brings it in.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now back, designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Ty Cobb. 4-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Grounded to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Our score remains 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. So coming to the plate, Roberto Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Kenny Lofton.
1 man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The batter, number 13, shortstop,
Stepping up to the plate, Omar Vizquel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Lofton stands at first with 1 out.
Hey!
0-1 is a forkball in there for a called strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Larry Doby, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Morris sets. Here it is on 1-0. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's set. Here's the 3-0, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Lindor.
2 men on, 2 out, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
No balls and 1 strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Forkball, and he's looking good now, 0-2. Here it is, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. New inning set to get underway. Digging in once again, Alan Trammell singled home a run in his last time up. First offering on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and a strike. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. The 2-1 home. high in the air out to center field. Lofton is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Go.
So digging in now, Jonathan Scope. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that misses 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. Two and two.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail it here 2-1. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland.
Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two and one to Jose Ramirez. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. From the stretch.
Oh, that's okay.
The 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, Carlos Santana. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Carlos Santana. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Ramirez over at second. Naquin at first with no outs. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the belt, the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. A bouncer to the left side. Trammell grabs it cleanly. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Michael Fulmer is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Stepping in now, Roberto Perez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Oh, and a comebacker. This could be big. 1 there on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning coming up. The Indians on top, 2-1. Ready for another shot now, Cameron Maybin. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
2 strikes.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Nick Whitgren will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Nick Whitgren.
Austin Romine will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Has a look, now the pitch. Ready with the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So now to the plate, Nico Goodrum will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Maben, the runner at second with 1 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate, Al Kaline. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. And now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
Now that designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Standing in, Harold Castro, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
0-2 count and the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box now, Ty Cobb. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And we are tied 2-2. Last half of the 7th here, so the batting order turns over now and set to go Kenny Lofton. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Stepping up now, Omar Vizquel, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Count now a ball and a strike. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Larry Doby.
Settling in now, Larry Doby. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0.
Yeah. Hey.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Carlos Carrasco has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 59, Carlos Carrasco.
Next for the Tigers, Alan Trammell is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
The shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Here it comes. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1 on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you can definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
1-2. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Cameron Maben. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. One and one. Here it is. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. 1 left for Detroit. Score remains 2-2. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. That's inside. 2-0. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Carlos Santana waits on deck. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Carlos Santana. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here's the 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate now, Domingo Santana, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping in, Austin Romine. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Lofton is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Victor Reyes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Victor Reyes.
takes strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hit out towards second. He's right there. And that's the second out.
Next to the Tigers, the right fielder, Al Kaline.
Ready now, Al Kaline. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Two out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Al Kaline.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The 2-0 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given him the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Fastball well outside.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, number 0.
Dominic Leone has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
53, Dominic Leone.
Ty Cobb will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Leone, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So striding forward now, Alan Trammell, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in 2 for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Cobb at second. Trammell on at first with 2 down. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. From the stretch. It looked like Cabrera was a bit anxious that time, as this will find the seats down the left field line foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A foul tip held onto behind the plate, and he comes through with a big strikeout here to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Tigers 4 and the Indians 2. Joe Jimenez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Joe Jimenez.
Jeimer Candelario has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 46, Jeimer Candelario.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats.
The catcher, Roberto.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Perez.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Now to the plate, Kenny Lofton, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the stretch, Omar Vizquel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Fouled away. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And that misses. 2-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score today. Detroit came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Michael Fulmer gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Joe Jimenez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.